Okay, I think I'm recording. So when last we met, I was telling you about the time when I was showing some initiative. Um, Hopefully, since that time, I've learned to be more succinct and I can get you through this without wasting too much of your time. So, a colleague of mine was struggling with being able to accomplish his tasks. He's a manager of another store, and he was having trouble accomplishing any of his administrative tasks, placing the order, doing his schedule, coaching his team members. Those types of tasks were just getting forgotten. He was getting in trouble with the leadership because he was unable to get up the current, we call it POP, point of purchase. It's the marketing that goes up during a new phase, a new window. All of these things he was struggling with, but you could tell at his core he was a really good manager. So one day I picked up the phone and I asked him to if there was anything I could do to help. And he started talking to me. I asked him what time he started working. And he told me that he started working really early, started at 4 or 5 o'clock, depending on the day, because he felt he had so much to do. And I thought, oh, that's his problem. You see, in the morning, it's very, very customer oriented. It's very difficult to get a task done. And so he was spending the majority of his day in a place where he could not break away to do the things that he needed to do. Now, it's very important that a manager be on the floor during those times, but he doesn't have to spend that much time on the floor. So I suggested to him that instead of going there that early and trying to get everything done and out of there at a decent time, which was impossible, that he start at 7 o'clock and just work from 7 to 3. Our busiest times go up until 11, so that gives him half his day to complete the things that he needed to do. So after a week, I gave him a call, and he had implemented that policy where he was coming to work at 7 o'clock. And it's still a struggle for him, but he can see light at the end of the tunnel. He can get his orders in on time. He can do the point of purchase stuff. He's getting his schedule up in time, so his crew members are happy with him. And I will tell you, if you have your crew members behind you, it makes your job so much easier. And that is, I feel, a very nice segue into leaving you with the last piece here, which is something that I'd like you to know about me. When I started in customer service, it was a culture shock for me. I had expected more out of myself and realized that I was doing customer service. And, quite frankly, I was enjoying it very much, but I felt like I was missing a calling, missing my purpose. Right then and there, I knew that I would never do something like cure cancer or anything like that, but I needed to have a purpose. And so what I decided to do was try to be a positive impact to everyone's life that I can. And up until this day, that's what I try to do. I try to be present with my crew members. I try to be empathetic. I try to be understanding. I try to be paternal. I coach them. I work with them. I've had some really, really tremendous interactions. And I will leave you with my favorite story. I had a shift supervisor that was working for me that just had oodles of potential, but he could not seem to get his drive up to go to school. And so one day I brought him in a bunch of books. I brought in of Mice and Men. I brought in Frankenstein. I brought in Catcher in the Rye. Just a whole bag of books like that, classic literature, and said, just take them and read them. We lost touch, but through the magic of Facebook, it tells you how long ago this was, he finally found me. One of the things that he shared with me was a giant bookcase in his house that he said that he dedicated for me or rather to me, because I kept pushing those things on him. He's just got his master's. He is a social worker, so he's out there doing good work. And I have more stories like that, but it just thrills me that he would credit me with anything in his life, and he's out there doing great things for great people, and that he feels that I did anything for him. It's my ego, but I now feel that I'm doing things for those other people through him too. So thank you very much. I'm sorry I'm so long-winded. You have a terrific day. Bye now.